Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to build habits that are quite useful for 2021. So if you like this kind of videos, just follow this channel, subscribe, and let's get into it. The first one is a practical advice, which is journaling. Probably we've heard it before. So this is kind of practical, and the reason why I love this because it makes your mind free. There's this theory that you should look at your brain as a computer and your notebook, like a physical notebook, as a hard drive. You have a new information that you don't want to forget, just write it down, because you don't want your brain to stick to a bunch of information and just use all your energy to make sure you do not forget all this information. Just write it down and you can completely forget about it. And you can use your brain to process information, to think, to make decisions instead of sticking to information that are probably not going to be necessary in a few days. Also, you can use any online tool if you prefer that to handwriting, but if you write things down by your own hand, you'll be able to recall them more vividly later. So all in all, this is a really good way just to retain information and even experiences that you've had in the past days, months, years. And I really use like a plain notebook to use it as my journal, as a diary. Recommend you to just sit down for a few minutes every day and just write down your thoughts, your experiences, what went well, what are you grateful for. After a year, even at the end of 2021, you're going to reflect back and you're going to just read this paper and I remember that day I bumped into my old friend and we went on to have a chat about experiences, meeting strangers, about house parties, and so this is really cool. All in all, this is a really good way to help let off steam and be present. So the second one is more of a mindset, and it's all about consistency. So my main point is that consistency is key. Probably you've heard that quote that still waters run deep. For me, it's all about putting in constant effort into whatever I am doing, because I know from experience that that's going to get me where I would love to be one day. Anything you do, it's really easy to put high effort for a short amount of time one day and then just burn out. It's the same thing that when I was a little kid, and every day after school we went to play football with my friends, and every single day some of us just had a football, like a ball, in the classroom, and we couldn't wait to end the class and just go out and play football. And we've played straight for 4 to 5 hours every single day. But by the end of the day, every single day, we were like, okay, we're just tired, we don't want to do anything, just go home, eat and sleep. And even if we loved playing football, after like 4 and 5 hours, we just didn't want to play anymore because it was enough for the day. If you love something, you can do it for a longer amount of time without burning out, but after a while, if you don't take a break, you're just gonna burn out. If there are any creatives that are watching this video, my message is that you don't have to feel that you have to create every single day in order to get better if you don't want it, because it's just going to make you burn out. So there's this quote that I really love: create something every day even if it sucks. And it's all about creating something and just putting in the reps and just getting better. But if you don't feel like it and you feel like you need a break, then just know that if you're taking a break, it's going to help you in the long run. Make little progress every single day and slowly reach your goal, instead of just putting into high effort into whatever you're doing one day and then just feel like you've done everything and you just burn out. So consistency is key. My advice is that you should make a plan, work towards your goals step by step, and know that it all adds up over time. So do not rush it. Just enjoy the process and know that you should prioritize journey before destination. Because if we just get to whatever we are like this, it's just boring. You can appreciate it more if you work towards that goal and you know that you've put in the hours and the work and the blood, sweat, tears into what you want to achieve. So if you just get it, it's not fun. And the third one is kind of a productivity tip, which I've heard from a fellow YouTuber, Ali Abdal. So his idea is thinking of time in 15 minutes chunks, which is really helpful if you think about it, because you can, I'm sure that you can tell time when you were just laying on the sofa and you were like, okay, so I'm going to start this project, my task, the things that I have to get done in 23 minutes. If it's, for example, 1:37 p.m. You are going to look at time in 15 minutes chunks, so you don't have to wait for 1 p.m. or 1:30 or 2. You're just gonna have to wait 1:45 or 2:15 or whatever, but you're looking at time in 15 minutes chunks. If you wanna get more things done, just use this. This is really helpful for me, and I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys, that if you implement these, probably they are going to help you too. So if you like these kind of videos, this was a little bit more chilled video, just write down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.